Eric Clapton Day. Wonderful tonight. It's not a wonderful song, but it's an acceptable song. So we're going to be playing Acceptable tonight. Let me go post this on our website. The website is jollyrogerukulele.com. We've done 3 days this week of Eric Clapton music for who knows what reason. And we're wrapping it up today, getting ready for our concert on Monday, our all Clapton concert on Monday. Let me highlight this. Link, enter, edit, settings, open a new tab, update, and update. Let's make sure that that link works properly. And then we'll post on Twitter and we'll get started. Probably most everybody at this point knows the drill in this level. And they probably are like, I don't even need to sit in through the class because he always says the same things. All right, there it is, opening up just fine. Let's go put this on Twitter. YouTube, https://jollyrogerukulele.com. Patience. And then we put the graphic on there. Tweet. And all right, we have tweetered. I'm going to close this down. People are logging in. When you log in, what I like you to do is say, hey, the sound is working good for me. I am from Hoboken, New Jersey, and it is 73 degrees and cloudy today. That's what I like. That's my expectations. All right, I got a mistake on the website. Let me fix that. There's that. And then hit update. Okay, so I think it's all working. All right. Guys, this song came out pretty good, I think. I'm kind of pleased with it overall. I am not a huge Eric Clapton fan, but we have two of them two of the three. Layla's okay, right? Layla's okay. But Wonderful Tonight and Tears in Heaven, I think both of these arrangements are pretty darn nice. So let's give it a try and see how we think. Again, those of you guys working on lead sheets, that you're taking yesterday's music, putting your own chords and your own judgment into what would sound good and not sound good, and then you're going to then take your lead sheet, compare it to my lead sheet, see those places, not that I did it right and you did it wrong or whatever, but that we each had the same assignment, and what can you learn from what you did versus what I did. And when I start a song, I do spend some time going through different, people's ideas of how to do a song. Not a ton. Mostly I just grab the melody and then I start doing my own thing with it. But in the beginning, certainly, I will spend, like, I don't usually grab just any old pop song to work on because most of them do not work on ukulele. But I go check it out, right? And I do happen to know if Eric Clapton wrote it, it's going to be just fine on ukulele. So here we go again. Ronnie's here from New Mexico. Vic is in from Eugene. Terry is in from across the street. I can see you, Terry. She put some pants on. Michelle in from Rockaway Beach. I don't even know. I always want to read Michelle's notes really careful. Nancy, 77 degrees in Florida. She's freezing to death down there. Pauline in from California, 86 up there today. Ugh, it's brutal. Sandy made it in. Nancy is here. Linda, 81 in Vancouver. Still too hot in Vancouver, I think. Rita in from Illinois, 72. Beautiful up in Chicago. What the heck, man? Chicago's supposed to have terrible weather all of the time. So I'm glad you're having a good day, Rita. Carolyn from the hot mountains west of town here. Diane, a wonderful night and Tears in Heaven are very good arrangements. Thank you, Terry. That makes me happy. Okay. We ended up doing a week of Eric Clapton because I had to take my computer, that computer, into the shop, and I just happened to have these things laying around in another computer, and so I put them together, which means that next week we can kind of get back on track. Here's the things I'm still wanting to get to. I still want to do some Billy Joel. I still want to do some John Denver. I still want to do some James Taylor, and I still want to do some Cat Stevens. Okay, so it's all white guys, right? And I don't, I think, right? Did I say all white guys? Yeah. So I don't mean to do that, but it's just the way it is, right? And so we will definitely be looking at musicians from the 70s, 80s, 90s, I don't care what decade, that are not just white guys, right? And so please, if there's something that you've always wanted to do, particularly female composers, I'm really interested in doing a lot more of those. I know that our website has a tendency to skew a little bit in that direction. It's just the way music works in general, unfortunately. But so definitely don't be shy about letting me know, hey, I know these songs. Is a couple of you are really into modern music too, and I don't know anything about that. So it never hurts for you to toss me an email and say, hey, check out this artist. I bet you that this would sound awesome on ukulele. All right. The good news is that most of the songs are about women, right? They're in love with you guys. All right, here we go. Wonderful Tonight. Let's just play through it. If you want to play chords, play chords. If you want to play the melody, play the melody. If you want to work on tough uke, you can. One of the things that I thought about as we were working on this, Clapton has a band backing him up. So when he plays... right, he's bending those notes, and the band in the background is sort of filling it in with the rest of the chord. When you're on tough uke, it's pretty hard to bend the note and play the chord at the same time. You can... So, but probably not as effectively. Okay, so try bending the notes in that little riff, but if you can't do it, you can't do it, and it's perfectly fine, because you're not Eric Clapton and you don't have a band. Okay, when you have a band, they play the chords, you play the melody. We've done through this many times, right? They play the chords, you play the melody, you bend your notes. It sounds exactly like what Eric did, and you're all happy with that. All right, let's give this a try. Okay, close enough. Let's not go fast. Okay, we're just making sure it works, and then you're going to work on it this weekend. 1, 2. To the top. And then jump all the way to 35. How about that? To plays okay, I think. I don't. The only thing I will be doing for myself, measure 16. The first two times through, you say yes, you look wonderful tonight, and the second time through, it's yes, I feel wonderful tonight. And the third time through, he says, darling, you are wonderful tonight. So I will make myself a little handwritten note. Hey, hit that one twice, right? So it'll be like, right? So just hit an extra one, the B flat twice. The other place that happens is down in measure. Where is my pencil? Apple Pencil, $120. You spend all your time chasing it around. I know eventually I'm losing this thing, and it'll be a sad and miserable day. This is probably worth 10 cents, and what they charge you for it is ridiculous. But make yourself a note at 11, the same situation, only the opposite. The first time, she brushes her long blonde hair, is walking around with me, and then the third time, she helps me to bed, and then nothing, right? So let that the third time through, you might want to make yourself a note. Hey, don't play those threes. And I think that's the only things I would change on that. Let's see. Elizabeth made it in. Sandy says nice. Measure 11, Tuffy. What's going on with the parentheses? Yeah, so that's exactly right. Measure 11. Those parentheses are there to say, hey, the first two times you do want to play these. The last two times you probably don't want to play these. You'll get away with it, but that's what the parentheses are for there, Rita, is to say, hey, I can either put on a whole nother page of music in order to deal with that one note situation, or I can just give you a little heads up, hey, don't play those threes. Same thing at measure 16. I could have put an extra one in there and put parentheses around there, but since most of the time you don't play it, I didn't put them on there. So that's the two, kind of handwritten notes you'd want to make in the arrangement. Other than that, I'm not changing anything. I think it really plays. Let's grab baritones and see if you guys can see. Let's make sure I got the chords right for ukulele players. Let's see. It was really nice without the lyrics. The first verse is wonderful. Like oh my gosh, that is how you should write music. And verses 2 and 3 are, I don't want to call them dumb, but honest to God, there is those are just not really quality. And like in what is it? Waltzing Matilda. The whole song is a whole lot of fun, except when they say, "What do you have in your tuck? What are you? Show us what you have in your tuck, or where do you? How does it go? Where's that jumbuck? Where is that jumbuck you've got inside your tucker bag?" Well, it's in the tucker bag. And you're just like, come on, we can do better than that, lyrics, people. Boy, there's so many ridiculous lyrics out there, aren't there? All right. Rita says lovely. Okay, good. All right, let's play the baritone version, guys. Ukuleles, look at you. Look at you. Look at these chords. Look at them. Look at them. Take a look. You're like, oh, wait a minute. Wait, I know all those chords, right? C, G, A minor, and F. We talked about it a lot. Okay, Eric Clapton knows how to write music. Top level rock and roll dude, right? Plays a little blues. We will forgive him for that. But his chords are C, F, G, and A minor, right? And we talk about all the time that those chords, right, are going to come up. So this is nice. You can strum along with me. You can pluck along with me. You can turn this into something really fancy. And let's see how we do. Okay. By the way, I don't know. Did I tell you guys that I have this thing? I restrung this last about an hour and a half ago, and I have hated this baritone since the day I bought it. I'm making the decision that this setup is actually going to work. Okay. Same thing all the way through, top to bottom. Ukulele players, you're on chords. 1, 2. Measure 1. I didn't do it. Go. There we go, right? Um, um, Pretty close to what Eric Clapton does. Gives you the sense of it. Let's see. Want to remind you that we've moved Friday concerts to Monday because we have low turnouts on Fridays mostly, and it gives me the chance to not freak out over the weekend, right? It gives me a chance to work on the following week's worth of music. And again, I'm planning on, you guys already know the stuff that I said prior to this about the music that I'm working on, and I definitely need your help at coming up with some, with fewer old white guys, right? And so any music that you want to work on that's popular, that we can has a strong melody. That's the key. You've got to have a melody that you would sing in the shower, right? You're in the shower, you're doing your hair, and you're whistling a tune. Those are the kind of songs that work on ukulele. And ones that have, clearly the lyrics don't have to be great. We do a lot of music with stupid lyrics, but it's not. It doesn't hurt. So think about songs you've done in your past that would be fun. And if we could have fewer males, that would be tremendous. Next Monday is Layla, Tears in Heaven, and Wonderful Tonight. Now that's a pretty legit group of music there for what we do for our purposes. So hopefully spend a little bit of time this weekend and maybe Monday morning just getting that stuff together so that you can play as well as possible on Monday afternoon or night or whatever time it is. Tuesday if you're in Australia, and then there's that. I will wrap it up with that, and I hope that those of you guys that want to just continue working on chords and strumming and thinking through arpeggio picking and stuff, the next half hour I do play harmonica during that half hour, which I know is super annoying to listen to, but it gives you another chance to play in a different way, right? We don't spend nearly enough time working on chords and accompanying other people, and so if you want to give some look to that I can't remember what we're playing over there today. Let's go take a look. Let's just say it's going to be awesome, but what it's really going to be. Plus, the reason you go there is there's on the front page of Mammoth Gardens, I have a girl and she has blue hair, and you get to poke her in the forehead every single time when you log in. I find that very satisfying. You Are My Sunshine, All Through the Night, Aloha Oi, Last Rose of Summer, and Minstrel Boy. So really, really nice tunes over there today as well. Let's see, where did I drop off? Let's see, lovely. Which strings do you put on your baritone? That's going to be a top secret formula, Elizabeth, until I'm positive that these work, and then I'll let you know. But basically, they're the same ones as you have. Basically. Thundering up in Greeley. That's exciting. I really like this arrangement. Good. That makes me happy. Michelle, very pretty. Yeah, I think so, right? Wonderful Tonight and Tears in Heaven. Both of those songs are good on ukulele. So play them. Have a wonderful night tonight. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Appreciate that when you do that. Rita, Linda Ronstadt. Linda Ronstadt, I was so in love with her as a 7-year-old. I don't know if I'm allowed to be. I think there's still a restraining order in place. I'll look into it. That's a great idea. Terry, thanks, Gary. Good stuff. Carol King, that's another one. You got a friend. That's a good one. Yeah, heck yeah. Let me look into some of that. That baritone sounds pretty dang good with those new strings. Yeah, it's just never. I have set it up and set it up and set it up and set it up, and I finally changed out the nut. That's how weird it's gotten. This thing is there's like this nut just was not. I decided it has to be the nut. That's it sounds terrible. So I put a wider nut on there, and it's not sitting in there exactly the way I like it, but it's pretty close. And already I'm having a better luck. Who'd think a nut matters when you're playing music, but it does. So thanks, Nancy. That's sweet of you. Carol King. All right, Fran. Beautiful song. Lots of rain. Oh, it's killing it. And they're pouring in really. All right, guys. I'm gonna go. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see some of you in Harmonica. I'll see the rest of you on Monday with your Eric Clapton repertoire as high as you can get it. Have a wonderful weekend. Peace.